that's an ongoing problem that we've had getting worse every year. And I'd just like to say that I do my own tax return. I think I'm the only one that does in Congress. I didn't ask Conaway. Conaway, the new chairman of the Ag Committee, is a CPA as well. So now you have the two top guys on the Ag Committee are CPAs. I don't know if that's good or bad, but anyway, that would work. If you made every member do their own taxes, without TurboTax, I'd be lost. But anyway, so in the Farm Bill, we've been dealing with not only a lack of funding of the authorized amounts that are not mandatory spending, we've also been dealing with something called chimps. And this has been getting worse every year, going back to 05, 06, I guess is when it started. It started when we really put the pressure on trying to get the deficit down and so forth. The appropriators give these changes in mandatory spending, which where they cap what we've done in the Farm Bill, they capture that money and spend it on something else that they want to spend it on. And it's got up to now, I think it's over $1 billion of spending that they're doing, taking money away from stuff that was in the Farm Bill that was mandatory spending and spending on something the appropriators think is better. That's one issue. And then you also have the things like the Conservation Security Program, which is not mandatory spending. And that has been an issue where the appropriators haven't put as much money into it as was authorized. So how you fix that, I'm not exactly sure. We've tried to eliminate these chimps, and it's a losing battle because there's more people on the Appropriation Committee than there is on the Agriculture Committee. I think that's one of the problems. But if you look at the big picture, at the end of the day, we are spending a lot more money on conservation than we did, 10, 15 years ago. I think we're spending it smarter. I think it's more effective. And, it's the federal government. It's not going to be perfect, to say the least. So, we continue to fight, that we're going to have to continue to fight, and it's probably, with the sequestration and all that, it's probably going to get worse. But, one of the things I'm concerned about is something that was done here in the state legislature, which is going to affect you guys directly, the soil and water conservation districts, because I guess you guys are going to administer this buffer line. And some of the stuff that I've heard about this has got my hair standing on end. And I think the least of your worries are going to be whether you got enough money from us when you get down to implementing this buffer law, which I think, I'm not against buffer strips necessarily, but the way that this was put together and the thing that they're going to put on you guys, I'm concerned about where this thing is going. So.